Update on the broccoli. So I have noticed that this experiment is proving something very important. I had some broccoli planted in the ground as another part of the experiment to see how it would go. We did still have some nights that were getting pretty cold, below freezing, so that did not work. Now, the seedlings under the jugs, the weather has been super bizarre, by the way. It's not normally this warm in February. It's been in the 70s. I think it was like 77 was the highest temperature. The seedlings under the jugs have not grown very much at all. I'm actually going to take these jugs off for right now because it looks like for the next week and a half, the overnight low temperatures are going to be in the 50s, and these should be just fine without being covered up. Oh, that one died. But they really haven't grown much at all since I put them in the jugs. Maybe an option if you don't have a greenhouse, but I think you're gonna see a big difference. Now, the broccoli under the jugs and the broccoli in the greenhouse, they were all started the same day. So let's see the difference. Wow, that is a big difference between the broccolis outside. These are the Calabrese broccolis in this tray. These are the broccolis from my seeds. So these are the exact same seeds as the ones planted under the milk jugs, but look at the difference. Wow. So our experiment has taught us greenhouse is the way to go if you can. I'm still gonna leave those broccolis out there and see how they do, see if they still produce, because I'm not hurting for garden space right now. So I'll keep updating you on how they do, because it very well could be that the ones outside catch up to the ones that are in the greenhouse. When these ones get transplanted outside, we'll see what happens, but as of right now, the greenhouse ones are looking way better than the ones under the milk jugs outside. I am really scared that we are gonna get a big freeze and we're gonna lose all of these early blossoms. I'm scared, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen. As unusual as the weather is, if it's gonna be weird, I don't wanna lose our early crop. It's the next morning. It's a bit chillier this morning than it's been. I'm gonna get some chores done. And I finished getting the rest of my cauliflower potted up last night, so I'm gonna take that out to the greenhouse and see what other things I can get into today. Oh, and I got my hair cut again. Chilly after it's been so warm. Seed starting is a really exciting time, but it's also a little bit stressful because my daughter will follow behind me and try to pull out everything that I've planted. So it's a little bit easier to take her along with me for gardening stuff once the plants are a little bit more established. I definitely have not mastered the cold weather crops here. I feel like the thing that's the most difficult about cold weather crops here is the fluctuating temperatures back and forth. We'll get a week where it's in the 70s and it sends the cold weather crops to flower. And then the week after that, we'll be down below freezing again. So it makes it a little bit difficult to grow the cool weather crops Summertime is easy because it's so hot for so long. But I have a greenhouse full of potential. I just need the weather to cooperate. I don't want to spook her, but I just saw my Wyandotte is in the box. I've been following her around the last couple days because she's been acting like she's laying, but I haven't seen her eggs. Her eggs are like a white cream color, so I can tell the difference between the golden comets and the barred rocks and Australorp and Wyandotte. And so I was concerned that maybe she was hiding them somewhere. So I'm really happy to see her sitting in the box over here. All right, let's see what we've got in here. This is the Wyandotte's egg. One of the brown ones is an Australorp and one of the brown ones is a barred rock. No golden comet eggs today. I have been potting up a bunch of stuff. My greenhouse is really filling up, and I still have a ton of stuff that I need to get planted or started indoors. I'm trying a few new peppers this year. These are jalapenos that I got from seeds from a friend last year. I just was potting them up in between kids last night. These are all of my cauliflowers, and you can see some of them did get a little bit leggy, and some of them I accidentally bent them when I was transplanting them, so those ones are probably not going to make it. They're going to die, but I can reuse the pot for something else. But the weather is predicting it's going to be in the 70s all week, and then back down to 34 a week from today as the low. So we'll see how everything does. I may have to pull some of the stuff back in from the greenhouse if it gets too cold. I get hard on myself sometimes because I can't get it all done, and there's a lot on my to-do list all the time. It's never all done. And I was thinking a couple weeks ago, if I can get this much done and take care of 2 little kids and work, imagine what I'm capable of. Because I can get this much done with everything else that I have going on. So just a thought to consider if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You're doing a great job. You really are. Well, I'm gonna get back to work getting more stuff plotted up and planted. So I've really appreciated your company. It's been really nice getting to have you here while I work, and I've got lots of work to do. So I will see you next time. Bye.